It's not a very descriptive description that I wrote, but it tells you what it does.
Yeah.
It's fire, and it's an arrow. So an arrow of fire shoots out of your hand, and it like splashes right into the guy's chest, right? And you can kind of hear like a searing sound because he's not wearing a shirt or anything. He's just like, I'm grimy and I'm cool.
Now you on fire.
The fire like splashes against him, and you can see like scorch marks. And he sort of like grits his teeth. Ooh. He's not. Nin, it's your turn.
I would like to untangle myself.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take you basically the entire length of this turn. But you can also get up during that time.
Great. I'll do that too.
Great. So you're still at the entrance to that tunnel. You're in good shape.
Cool.
You're just.
I mean, I'm not.
You're not.
But
You're pretty messed up. Rantak,
right.
I would like.
you're still bumbling around with this guy.
I want to strike the guy.
Strike
with
him.
your face.
No, with the sharper thing. With the sharper thing.
His
I think we're a little too close. We're
face.
a little too.
Still
I'm
his face.
assuming we're a little too close for the axe to actually work.
Yeah,
right now.
you guys are like.
We're.
You're like grappling.
Yeah. Okay.
Hug him till he dies.
Kill him
CR3.
with kindness.
No
CR is 3. Yes. Are
Don't
you
worry,
adding
don't
any
say that.
adding any fortune dice or anything?
Did you add for your drugs?
I did add for my drugs.
Decisions.
Yeah, actually, I am going to take a fortune die on this one.
Okay. How many do you have left?
3.
7.
Oh,
You had a
I'll-
bunch because
yeah.
of the.
I had.
Because you epically failed a couple times.
Thanks for reminding me.
Well, I got your points. I'm just trying to help. All right. I see.
3 successes.
successes.
Was a
Cumulative?
cumulative, yeah.
Yep.
Hooray! That's an epic success.
Back to
so,
4.
what are you looking for? Are you getting your fortune point back, or are you gonna? get your result.
From the 2. No, I'm more concerned with trying to knock the guy out as quickly as I can. So I'm going to eat the point, and whatever good thing happens.
Okay, then we can spend that extra success, that epic success, to just take that guy out.
Okay.
That mathematically it wouldn't have quite worked because of how many hit points he had.
Right.
But because you're spending your epic success on that, we'll say that you did the extra couple and you just you took him out of the fight. You didn't kill him,
Yeah.
but you took him out.
Okay.
You put him in one of those UFC chokehold things, and you had your leg. There was a figure 4 thing happening.
You can tell neither of us watch UFC.
Yeah.
There's a leg.
Because we're both
there's
this totally happened, and the other one's yeah, I did.
Yeah.
One's rubbing the other one's head with his knuckles. And
It's some sort of yelling,
So
I think.
you're
And
able
one
to
wedgie, at
you're
least.
able to get him take him out of the fight, and also get your feet back if you want to.
Yes, I do. And could we just say my axe is also in my hand as well, just for safety purposes?
Yeah, I would say that's
As
something
part of
that you
getting up.
probably do regularly. You're accustomed to getting into the kinds of fights where you're not fighting, and then suddenly you're fighting for really high stakes. This is to the
That's fair.
death.
Yeah.
So that's fine, but that's it, definitely.
Okay.
The guy with the flail and the dagger is now closest to you, Rantak.
Okay.
That's
So
weird.
he sees you. Is that weird? It doesn't seem weird. So he's going to try
All of them
to
are
hit
by
you.
Rantak.
Can I use athletics for this
Even
one
the
for
people who are not in
dodging?
the room.
You can.
Weird.
Okay. Just because that's going to be a higher roll than just resisting. 2 successes. Do I get to include AR in this one or no? Because I'm
No, not in
so
an
it's 2
athletics
successes
test. Okay, you take 1 point of physical damage.
then. Okay.
And he whipped you with with his cat of nine tails, and it stung like hell, man. He's wow, oh, this is the worst. It stings
Yeah.
bad, and you have immediately welts growing.
Yeah.
It hurt. It stung bad.
Boo. But does it make you more angry because he was doing that to children?
Maybe I just feel like kids' pain.
It makes
more
you appreciate
sympathetic.
that kids are taking that kind of damage and not dying, because
These kids are hosses.
And then it makes you mad, so you have more strength.
So Forthin dashes
Wookiee
into
rages.
the room.
I don't know how it works, but it does.
Forthin isn't running toward anybody he's not running toward the fight. He's running toward where the kids are. And you can see he's like looking. So he's not helping in the fight, but he's very clearly he's looking for his son. I don't think that's a mystery.
Yeah.
Right.
The guy that threw the bola at Nin has another one on his belt that he's going to throw
At Nin.
No.
at Forthin. That makes the most sense.
Or Nin.
Stop helping. Why do you want me to die?
Would
Oh,
somebody
sorry, you only have 1 point.
does somebody want to roll Forthin's
For them? Sure.
CR?
Which is going
it's
to be
2.
2.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay. He hits him with the bola, but it kind of wraps just around one leg. It doesn't get around the other one. So it's wrapped around him, but he's just like, I don't even care. Ah.
Now I have a machine gun.
Right.
Oh.
So that is the end of that turn. Let me see something. Okay. That's it. That happens for right now. Lily, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to use my last fire arrow, but I want to aim at the big dude's face. Maybe, well, I don't know. How close is he to me?
You're still up on the outcropping.
Oh, okay.
So you're, what did we say that was, 60 feet?
Mm-hmm. I want to hit him where where I
That's
can...
pretty, he's now in the middle of combat with a bunch of other people. Just,
All right, then
just
I'm-
painting a picture.
Then I'm heading down there. I need to get closer.
Great. Are you rushing or just moving at what a normal pace would be?
I'm going to rush.
She's meandering.
All right. Why don't you make an athletics check? This is a CR of
Fancy.
1.
Prancercise.
Like that. Okay. So you had 1 and 1. That means you get down there just fine. You're able to get down in position, but you don't really have time to do anything else because the terrain is a little more slippery than it looks. It's like loose gravel and stuff, right? Right?
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. Right.
Correct.
That's what I remember it being. Cool. So that's you, Nin. We're back to you.
Can I use 2 fortune points to heal 2 of my damage?
Yes, you may. That is a use of your fortune points. That doesn't count as your turn.
Great.
So you actually still have,
That's even better.
you can do stuff.
Cool. I still want to go after the dude in that other tunnel. So
Okay. Well, you're right there.
great. So what do I need to do? Any checks for that? Or if I can get close enough to him, I would like to try to take him out as well.
You don't see him immediately from where you're standing because it kind of bends around the corner. He's had a little while to be moving, but there's also no reason that he would have been rushing.
Sure.
And he hasn't come back yet, so maybe he doesn't even know anything's going on.
Okay.
So you can make an athletics test if you want to run, or
Sure. I'll run with
that-
my daggers.
Okay, great.
What is the CR?
The CR is just 1.
Great.
This is a lot easier than what you were trying to do before.
1 success and then 1 failure.
Okay, so what that means is you run down the corridor and you catch up to him fine, but you see that he's not alone in this next little room.
Yeah.
There's a chamber where there are 2 other guys with him.
Okay.
So there are 3 of them total, and they're loading bags of these. You can see they're bags of these leaves, these Zenzik leaves, and they're putting them into other shipping containers.
Great.
Rantak?
Shirtless Wonder, Cat o' Nine Tails guy.
Yeah.
I attack him with my crystalline axe.
Crystalline.
Crystalline.
Is that her name?
It is. So I attack him with my axe. So I'm going to need more white die. Thank you.
Okay. The CR is 4.
4, 8, No iron specialty there. Against 4, you said?
Correct. That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Counting in your head.
Man, that's so many. And I see a lot of 2s and 3s. Okay, those cancel. Those are nothings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
It's an epic success!
Times.
Surprising nobody. So I'm going to ask again.
As much damage as possible. That's what I'm more concerned about right now than getting the
Okay,
points back. So,
great. You said 6
6.
net successes?
Correct.
Great. So what that means is you're still feeling the effects of your like battle rage, and you set your crystal axe just so, and you come straight at him and top down, just bow. You come right into his shoulder and you slice him stem to stern, and he just kind of like crumples.
Gross.
Good.
So this is
He might have deserved it.
This is now the second or reason I'm asking is because I want to try something. This is the second or third guy I've taken out in this immediate moment. There's at least 2. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. The very
that
first
you've
guy,
incapacitated at least? Or killed,
killed.
chopped in half like
it's
that.
2.
It's
Because the very
second
first
guy
guy
like that, I think.
Okay.
One of the wisps you did that too.
Yeah, we're talking about.
That happened though.
Yeah, it's.
Let's not hand wave that away.
We're going to.
So, but in this immediate section, okay. Reason I'm doing that is because I spin around, and I want to look at like the next guy up. Mm-hmm. Try me.
Okay.
Because it's like a challenge. Like,
Yeah.
I've just
I
done this
understand
twice in a
what
row.
Bring
challenge
it.
is. I just
Try.
did this again.
Where did the guitar player come from?
I don't know, but that
Don't
was
attack him. He's
Just don't
great.
let him open the guitar case. You don't know what's in there.
a smaller guitar.
Another guitarist. So you did that. That guy's down. Forthen. You can hear a sort of a gasp of elation from Forthen, and anybody who is available to do so, when you glance over, you can see that he's like hugging one of the children, and he's working his dagger at the manacles, like feverishly. And the last remaining guy in this room, he can see the writing on the wall, but he's a tough guy. So he's going to charge you, Rantak, with that crystal dagger that his boss dropped.
Okay.
So he snatches it up off the ground right next to him, and he charges straight at you, and he's going to try to get you
I'm
with
trying to
it.
figure if I want resist or athletics on this one. Athletics, because that's still going to be a higher cumulative total right now.
All right.
3 successes.
Did you? Oh, it was athletics, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He jabs you. It's another glancing blow, right? It grazes you.
Yeah.
It actually does catch you, like in one of the gaps of your armor, but it's not a solid hit. It just kind of like, zoop.
Yeah.
So you probably have a scrape there, but that's it. You can barely even feel it, considering your current condition. Lilea, we're back to you. So there's that guy that Rantak is now fighting. He's the last one up in this room. Nin ran out of the room. There were a bunch of kids around who are in chains and like cheering for you guys.
Okay.
I got this. Getting in.
Okay. I'm going for Nin.
Okay. You run around the corner of the tunnel, and you can see, because you're pretty close to where that was too. You get caught up to where she is, and you can see that there are 3 rangers in here who are just noticing that you guys are there, and they're starting to turn and, hey, what's going on here?
Oh.
So, are you going to do anything about that, or?
Nope. Just walk away.
Cool. Cool.
Well, I only have 1 fire arrow left.
Why don't you have flame blast?
No.
Yeah,
I blame Jeff.
I'm sure that's my fault.
Yep.
It's a cool spell.
It is.
Nobody has it.
Yeah. Great.
One day somebody will. Somebody does.
It's no one at this table right now.
Nobody
though.
at this table right now.
Probably a bad guy.
I wouldn't have written
Probably
the
one of those
spell if nobody
strangers.
had it. He flame blasts you.
Humans don't have magic in this world. Whatever. You're dead now.
So Lily, I am in a mood because
Sure.
those
Because it's a Wednesday.
because it's a Wednesday.
Is it?
Today Wednesday?
No.
I thought my entire schedule was jacked up.
Oh no.
I'm so late. Not now. Now I'm really early for being home. This is good.
Right. So I'm gonna shoot my final fire arrow toward them, and it's like, you know what? You should just
Die.
back off.
Okay. You're just like aiming at the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Great. So that's, as I recall, that is aim plus your target's athletic skill. And because it is a challenge rating, you're going to use a CR of 3.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
One of those, that 6 explodes.
It sure does.
Yeah, so
So
reroll
you've got
6.
2 and 2. Reroll the 6. And okay. That's all right. That's just a 1, but it doesn't take away your other one.
Okay.
So it does succeed. You fire the fire arrow. It grazes the guy in the middle, but what it does do is it hits the pile of
Oh no, everybody's gonna be so high. You made them better.
it hits the pile of like shipping containers and stuff behind him, and they catch fire. So all these like Zenzik leaves that were packed for shipping are on fire currently. And the 3 rangers immediately like turn as one and go, Nin, what do you just saw that happen?
Maybe if you add more fire to it, it'll put it out. Like too much.
Well, I'm
Well, like-
thinking
Yeah, firefighter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
maybe I'm
Fight fire
just
with
gonna
fire.
burning hands because they're turned around now.
To run up
butts.
behind him
And I just want to push them real hard, use my momentum to shove them into the fire,
all right.
but also burning hands.
Okay, so let's
Insult on top of injury.
Yeah.
so let's resolve that as a burning hands test, and
Okay.
then let's see how you roll there, and then we'll figure out what else happens.
Burning hands is a what? Coordination?
Strike, CR2.
Strike.
The caster, here's the description. The caster deals 1 hit per success to a target they can touch. You take 1 hit when making a single attack that deals 3 or more damage. So if you do a big hit, it's also damaging to you.
Because it is a touch attack, do I get my drugs bonus?
No,
Okay.
because the damage is coming from the fire,
And
not
the
from the
CR
shove.
is 2.
2. I'm going to need that pile of dice. Hold on.
Okay, so this doesn't have exploding 6s.
Correct.
All right. I got 2 successes.
Okay. So what that does is it does 2 damage to a target, the target you targeted. So you scorched him, and you shove him forward too. He doesn't fall into the fire, but he's a little bit farther away from you now.
Great.
So he's sort of like not in touch range at the moment.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Go over there in that fire.
Cool. Rantak?
4, 8.
He's loading his dice.
This is yeah, I'm assuming you're doing an
Yeah.
axe attack again?
Yes, correct.
This is against
CR3.
whom?
The guy that was that.
The
I
only
challenged
guy that's
earlier.
left.
He's the only guy that's left.
Oh, yes. There he is.
CR3, correct?
Yes. Let's see what happens. Maybe you'll miss.
It's possible.
Yeah. Statistically, it's a 50-50. You didn't miss, huh?
No, I did not. I
Missed so hard.
that was not a success. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
7 successes. Interesting.
He
Very interesting.
is fine. You healed him, which was weird. You hit him with the wrong end of the axe, and now he feels better.
Would you like to take the...
Just kill him.
Okay. Then that guy is in the garbage now. He's just, you just like,
You hit him so hard you created a garbage can
you cut,
and then threw him in
you
it.
sliced him across the chest and he kind of spun out. And
Ew.
when he fell, a ring of, like a big like metal ring fell out of the pouch on his side. And there's a weird looking like key thing on it.
I see that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Fourth and key, and I go running down the hallway.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Gamer Chick RPG show.
Yay,
We're
we
back.
did it.
Yay, this was episode 7 of the Whispers season.
Yeah, the penultimate episode.
That's right, we're almost there.
Oh man.
It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot left to do, really.
Well, there's not.
Right.
Only one more.
Only one more episode.
Only one more.
I do believe the next episode's a little bit longer, though.
Oh,
Ugh,
what are we
you
gonna
guys.
do?
Probably just listen to the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
We can just do that.
Seems reasonable.
This is another one of those episodes where I am reminded how like stupidly overpowered Rantak with an axe is,
Oh man.
because we hear him counting up so many dice. But like, that's like the one thing he's good
That's
at.
his thing. He's super good at it.
So it seems like, I guess the real trick as a game master here would be to take that out of the equation, right?
Sure. How do we take it out?
Yeah, like this is the one. Although then as a player, I've played in games where like, hey, I'm only good at one thing,
And you
then if I
just
don't
took
get
it
to
away from me.
do that thing, then
Yeah.
what game is that? That's not a whole lot of fun. But we've got until an entirely new season.
To figure it out.
Yeah, I think we should do at least one more season of this, depending on how people respond to it, because we sort of did an elf centric
Mhm.
season, and now we're doing sort of a ranger centric season.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't gotten into the fairies yet.
Woo.
I thought you might appreciate that.
I do appreciate that.
So we'll sort of check that out when the time comes, I think.
Cool. Yeah, I'm for that. Let's do it.
Yeah. Also,
We're gonna be at GaryCon in March.
that's in March, right? In Lake Geneva.
Correct. We're gonna be at Gen Con
Mhm.
in Indianapolis in July.
Is it July this year?
I believe it is July. It's either July or August. It's one of
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, and we'd like to maybe get a group together and do a couple hour game.
Yeah, that would be super fun.
So if you guys are planning to be at either of those events or both of those events, and you're interested in getting involved and sitting in with us for a couple hours and playing a game, drop us a line. You can reach us with the hashtag GCRPG,
You can.
or you can send us a direct message through Facebook or Twitter.
Twitter.
Or if you're just already connected with us individually, we can just
Sure.
talk, because if we already know you, then we already know you.
Work continues on season 4. How's that going?
It's going. We've been slow because of the holidays, and I have a couple of I have had a couple of like freelance gigs that I've been helping out with,
Sure.
so that's had to sort of take precedent. But they're still moving along,
Great.
so hooray for that.
Is there anything in season 4 that you're like really jazzed to show people?
I think it's going to be really great to get into a couple of different games, and then to come back to
Free?
free. Yeah.
Cool.
I think that there's some really cool stuff we do. I think that everybody kind of stepped up their performances in season 4 as well.
Yes.
I think that people have done well, all the way up to this, but I really feel like we're on the same page in season 4,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all making the same show for sure.
Sure.
We've
Good.
got some great little moments. Normally, like I'm finding myself sitting on a shot a little bit longer than I might otherwise be inclined to do, because I'm getting some great like silent moment after a line or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great problem to have for sure. It just means that post takes a little longer, but I don't mind taking that little bit of extra time if it means the show's going to be better for it.
Yeah, for sure. And we're excited to show it to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe that's it, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Last episode next time.
Last episode of season 2.
Yeah,
I don't know why I made that spooky.
You know, we do that a lot. I don't know why. No, this is not a spooky show. We do it. We love it.
And it's not like a spooky time of year. Like, it's not like...
No, not at all. This is a time for celebration.
Although ghost stories are associated with Christmas, so...
Yeah, scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of some
Christmases long, long ago.
Yeah, I've heard it that way. Yeah. In the meantime, keep writing and tweeting about the show. Drop us a review on Apple Podcasts or on Google Play, wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever you listen to this podcast.
Sure.
Make sure you send us a line and tell everybody how cool you think we are. As always, the Gamer Chick theme was written by John Albright and Buddy Getch. Thank you guys so much for that because
They're
it's
amazing.
so good. I think that's it. We'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, catch you on the flip side.
Flip the catch side.
Oh, no.